Later this weekend, early into the week, Texas Tech won the coin toss and deferred. Mountaineers will get the football first. And a touchback means Scotty. He's a matchup problem for opposing defenses in the Big 12 this year. Handoff Dickey, his first touch. The 3 and out. They'll empty the backfield. Morton goes back the other way, and it's batted down. He was trying to spot Carter. And it was Zach Allen, defensive coordinator, said we got to get him into 3rd down and long. Then we're going to dial up the heat. There it comes. Pass to Carter on the edge, and Carter. Williams in the backfield, and here's Morton. Swings it out, and Jacoby Williams picks up the first. As fast as it wants to. On 1st down, Morton floats it across the middle. Williams grabs it, and it'll be shoved down quickly. Pick your poison. And an extra offensive lineman. Tight end and Upshaw now on the field. Straight ahead and up the middle. Rodriguez that snuck in there. Jacob Rodriguez. 2nd touchdown of the season. Hope that he was going to get another opportunity to punch one in on offense. And quickly it's 7.
Did him in Lubbock at Texas Tech, becoming an all Big 12 linebacker. Obviously impressive on and off the field.
Turnover machine, too, with a 7-4.
A lot impact trophy, the Nagurski Award, the Lombardi Award, you name it, outside of the Heisman. Still not bit of an injury, came back.
It's a great late picks that he threw when they were trying to come back in Austin, really the start of the 2nd half. It's been a precautionary measure that Joey McGuire has utilized to try to keep that hairline fracture where it needs to be. Morton lost the handle on the delivery. Let's see. Red Raiders jump on top of backfield with Dickey and his size at nearly 220 pounds, and Williams more of the scat back. Morton wants to throw it and bat it away at the last minute. WV used 1-2 of its last 3. Cameron Dickey this time. We mentioned 56 yards away from after Perry was helped off the field. They'll set up the tunnel screen. Terrence Carter again, still on his feet, churning the legs for the position. Not as deep because Curtis Jones Jr. has switched over to offense to play running back because of the carousel that's happened at that position with all 3 straight 3rd down conversions for Texas Tech. Dickey and Williams. Dickey through a hole. Cameron Dickey.
You're in the right spot, but you're just outside of your gap just a little bit. Instead of going through a block.
For now, it's Baron Morton after a gain of 18. Inside give, and Dickey's going to be chopped down. Morton wants to throw it off the pump fake, heaves it wide open for the touchdown. And the receiving grab makes it 13-0.
Backs can do a lot. They don't just run it out of the backfield. They can catch the balls, receivers as well, and watch.
Play touchdown drive. Dickey actually led the Big 12 in rushing before the bye week.
Beat you on the outside, guys like David Bailey at linebacker. They have winners all around.
Against the 8-man box, Fox Jr. wants to throw it.
A little bit.
See if Fox will try to do that here. Instead, he escapes the pocket, makes one man miss, dives at 4th and 1 from the West Virginia 34. Fox Jr. straight ahead. He did not come close. And you wonder if the Red Raiders want to take an instant shot here. Morton on the slant. And corralled quickly. There's Morton off the back foot. Carter, 1st down. Well, Carter's just got that big Terrence Carter Jr. already. Could be the final play of the quarter. Morton, seam route. There it is, and it's caught for and the route is on in Morgantown. Caleb Douglas, the transfer from Florida. Originally from the Lone Star, what you would expect. It's what makes college football fun this month. Final weekend of the regular season. Mountaineers need a 1st down.
That's the end of
the final play of our first 15 minutes. 5th-ranked Texas Tech.
Rich Rodriguez joins me now. Coach, how can your offense generate some momentum?
Yeah, we gotta get better.
Thanks for the time.
We will see if that happens. The Mountaineers without a 1st down program. He was one of the players that we heard a lot about in talking with. Back to the well one more time, and Dickey and Williams on the field. That twice, including once on the turf. Plays that slot receiver position. That pass was tipped.
Benefit.
Aaron Morton just throws it down to the turf. There was pressure right up the guts. Eddie Kelly Jr. very high level, a very familiar conference. Any sense on who that could be as West Virginian Scotty Fox Jr.?
Need to once again take a shot down the field.
It's the top run defense in the country, and the slant pattern incomplete. Cam Vaughn. And that run by Cameron Dickey now moves him over 1,000 yards this year. Only a sophomore. He'll add to the tally. Fighting through injuries. The shoulder injury here 2 years ago. The hairline fracture this go around. Terrence Carter another catch. Dickey the running back. Morton wants to throw it on the slant. That's a first down and a lot more. Legs church. Final weekend of the regular season. Where did the time go? Aaron Morton's going to keep it this season earlier in this game. 14 touches, almost 90 yards. Back shoulder fade. Look, Douglas. Look at what he found.
How did he catch that? Like
Stone, Harrington. Aaron Morton out. Certainly an interesting start in the big house back here in Morgantown. And the Mountaineers. Scotty Fox Jr. There's the slant and another one. Jeff White. Fox Jr. on the hitch.
So now it's third down.
So on third down, Mountaineers maintain possession and ahead to back on the field at running back. 8 in the box for the Red Raiders. Fox does want to throw it. And the pass wide at the interior.
you see on the interior.
Williams. He's stacked up and driven backwards.
I go back to it.
Now what a rise up the ranks it's been for OC Mac Leftwich rather. Matt Barry, we cannot wait. ESPN College Football presented by Serve Pro. After the 2-minute timeout, Baron Morton, deep ball. Scored a touchdown today. Can he make it 2? J-Rod, the jump pass. Oh, it's picked.
The result of the play is an interception.
Watches so much film. The cut-ups. Offering his suggestions. Fox Jr. Mountaineers with all 3 timeouts remaining. Fox, comebacker. Here's Fox again on the go route. One-handed quarterback have looked vastly different in 2025. Aaron Morton looks one way, slides back the other. Joey McGuire using every possible snap that he popped. All business on the in Arlington. And you have to think that Joey McGuire may put in a little Mitch Griffiths in a quarterback and some others at some 2 weeks ago against UCF. Aiken picks up the first around the right edge. Their last 2 drives ended in Texas Tech territory in the half. Deep ball, guess who? Douglas was dropped in beautifully. Longest play from scrimmage today. Jacoby Williams squirts through inside the 10. Newly purchased land. They went hunting during the bye week, including his backup quarterback Mitch Griffiths, and that's a touchdown for Williams. 9-yard scamper, and Jacoby Williams into the end. So our second half begins the exact same fashion that we saw. Is it just me, or is Taylor Davis the only one that knows how to dress in cold weather, Sam?
I feel like that's a shot at your boy.
No, I'm cousins. They're all watching. Through the line of scrimmage. And a nice looking play. Scotty second stint back at his alma mater. But with the job that he and his staff have done recruiting, they do feel very optimistic.
Specifically the guy you just saw on your screen, the quarterback number 15, Scotty Fox. He's what makes this thing go.
Straight ahead this time in traffic. And with Scotty Fox Jr. assuming controls. Retreating on the screen, fires a strike ahead towards the 40. You're a solid backup to Baron Morton. Shows you a little wiggle deep in the backfield. Mitch Griffiths. And Jacoby Williams still on the field at running back for the Red Raiders. Jump cut.
He goes on this team.
Griffiths will hand it off. Jacoby Williams going up there and now being able to lead this team to the college football playoff. Sam, by your estimation, this will get the bye. And Joey McGuire said, we want the bye. We mentioned that in the first half. Griffiths hit the turf hard. He was set.
Fox.
And he called him the strongest quarterback. Wilkins the fastest. And
stay tight in your coverage.
I'm guessing you didn't do a lot of that your time in Texas and in the NFL. New quarterback comes in. Call on the field of a catch and a first down. It's upheld, and now West Virginia back to work. Sincere Bowers up.
Does the little things extremely well.
Brown nearly sacked, somehow avoided the opportunity, and now with this talent in the roster, it's been assisted and aided by NIL.
So special.
And a new quarterback. Back on the field, but Lloyd Jones. And the handoff, Jacoby Williams. The jump cut. Brown of the dance. BYU looming next week. Jones to the end zone. The comeback. Well, the sophomore from Temple, Texas. The
candy from a baby. I don't know a better way to put it. It's your fourth-string quarterback. It's going to throw it up in.
And he chose to stay in the Lone Star State. Today, Jerry McGinn. And a new quarterback for the Mountaineers. Khalil Wilkins on the field for the first time today. The Iron Bowl tonight seems interesting to me down at Jordan-Hare Stadium. That pass batted into the air. So you would then miss the SEC championship game in Atlanta and potentially the CFP. Ball came out. All these crazy years that all those fans have had to suffer through. They're going to find a way. And you just wonder, DJ Durkin.
Simpson, 22 touchdowns on the year to just 4 interceptions. Does he get back in his groove? Then we got to talk defensive dump.
I think Alabama's going to win. Let me put that on the record. You got Auburn on the record.
It's going to be quite the scene and must-see television tonight with a new staff next year. And he's a good coordinator. They're going to be prepared. And around the left edge, Lloyd Davis, Jerry McGinn with you here in Morgantown. Jones going to buy some time on first down for the Red Raiders. We are during the last break. Well done by you. But it really is an alignment process for the head coaching job at Texas Tech at the turn of the century when it went to Mike Leach. Deep ball. So the touchdown comes moments after the fake punt was executed on 4th and hardware at some point in time when you are Mr. Turnover. 7 forced fumbles, 4 interceptions. Now,
is it going to be enough for the Heisman voters to look at those 100+ tackles, right? Top 10 in FBS. Those.
Wilkins pass, top of the turf. Red Raiders of Texas Tech. Texas Tech playing in its first ever Big 12 championship. You look back and you think
when it comes to recruiting and some of the players that came in, but even the culture. Joey McGuire was a
recruitment of Cam Ward to Incarnate Word and head towards the 35. That'll keep this drive alive.
Virginia Tech. So that Virginia Tech game is a game I've got my eye on when it comes to spoiler Saturday. Virginia has been up. They had a Texas Tech would love to keep that shutout on the board. Weaver's a 5'9", 170-pound freshman getting some action.
Back the other direction. Last time West Virginia, the Hoosiers crushed Purdue yesterday. Big 12 championship is set. These Red Raiders and BYU in the rematch starts to settle beginning yesterday, including in the Big 12. It was a big win last night. Brett Brennan and the Arizona Wildcat
gear they can go into.
Inside zone, and Miles will be brought down over Thanksgiving. Guys getting after it, playing a little backyard football.
And ours happened.
Girl setback coming on the road in Tempe. Aaron Morton banged up for that game. And the Sun Devils proved victorious. Texas Tech 1 on the campaign. And those 11